Hello everyone, welcome back to Back in Diapers. So I'm posting two videos today. I know it's pretty rare, but I thought I would kind of post two because I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update and just tell you guys how much I am thankful for y'all. So over the last couple of months, I've really been struggling with aspects of my health. I had a job at Jo-Ann Fabrics and I loved it there, absolutely loved it. But being on my feet 24/7 was killing my plantar fasciitis in my back. And also I started having anaphylactic reactions to an item that we were selling at the store at the time. Currently still selling it there because I was in there the other day. But I was basically around these products for a couple weeks and started having migraines from them, and then a week later I touched them for the first time and completely basically went into anaphylaxis and had to leave work early and come home and take Benadryl and Dramamine and all this stuff to kind of calm the situation down in hopes that we would not have to go to the emergency room. But I had the throat closing up, tongue was swelling, all that stuff. So that was interesting. And I was kind of hoping it would just be only be an issue if I touched the items. So I didn't really do anything about it regarding work until I went in the next shift. And I was at work for about an hour before the anaphylaxis started kicking in. My tongue started swelling again. My breathing became labored. And I left to go home and do a breathing treatment and hopefully come back. But due to the fact that once I got home, the histamine levels in my body were just kicked into gear and it just kind of elevated from there. And I was not able to get it as under control as I would like to go back to work. So I did stay home that day. And later that week, I ended up having to quit my job. I believe it was just before Christmas was it just after Christmas? I believe it was just after Christmas. And I told my boss that it was not a smart idea for me to keep working and basically risking my life for the job. And it was also, minimum wage, so it wasn't great pay, and they had dropped my hours as it was, so it really wasn't worth my life at that point. So I did have to quit my job. One benefit to that is now that I am not working outside the home, I can pursue my home business more. And I did do a video recently about the fact that my store was open again, but shameful self-advertising here. This sewing business is going to be my livelihood at this point, because quitting my job financially is kind of going to kill us. Even though it wasn't much, it was just enough to keep us stable enough to keep going. But right now, my boyfriend is working 2 jobs, and that with only his income, we're just not quite making it. His job will cover, one of his paychecks from his second job will cover, my diapers for a month or 3 weeks. And, but it's literally living to the penny at this point, and it really sucks. So I'm kind of at this point where I've got to give this business my all because I cannot fail. And it terrifies me to death that I'm at this point because I know my body is not okay with working outside the house. It's extremely hard to get on disability, again, because it would have to be involved with a lot of diagnosing and paperwork and all this crap. And while I'm probably, while I probably will do this, it's going to take a while and it's going to be really stressful. And I hate being that person that has to reach out to these assistances by the government, but I really do have to at this point, because we're at the point where we're really not going to survive. And right now we're scrounging what money using change we have from a house just to pay, a simple water bill. And it's really tough on me knowing that I was the one that was keeping us afloat like that. So it's a little depressing for me because every time I get in a good spot, my health gets in the way. And I had somebody comment on one of my recent videos basically saying, well, are you fabricating these issues, even subconsciously? And it's like, I wanted to ream this person out. It made me so mad because they don't know really what I've gone through in my life that causes me to be at the point where I am. 10 years ago, before I got sick, I was biking 3 to 6 miles a day. I was working. I was going to school. I was, sewing and doing all this stuff. I would go out with friends. I had a boyfriend. I was a very active person. And once I got sick, that just tanked. And it's really, really upsetting that my health has affected this much of my life. I was on course to go into nursing school when I got sick, and that was my dream. I wanted to be able to help people like I had been helped, and I had to come to grips with the fact that I cannot pursue that dream. And it actually, it really hurts when you come to that realization. And any of those of you that suffer from chronic illness, my heart goes out to you. I understand what you're going through. But so anyway, I'm taking as many measures as possible to really help out financially. I have got my Etsy shop up, and I'll definitely leave all the links for that in the description below. I'm not really making money on YouTube. I get a check like once every 6 months for $100 because they don't send checks till you hit $100. And that's partly my fault because I haven't really studied all the aspects that can help me out on YouTube. I know I'm never going to make a living off of YouTube because I don't think I will. But, every little bit that you guys watch and whatnot helps. And I hate that I have to, advertise and monetize my channel. But, the reality of it is I kind of have to. It is a little bit of an income and it does help. But, my main focus is on my sewing business. I have had a few orders recently, which was really awesome. Some big orders. Well, not big, but complicated orders. Made my first Pokemon costume, and that has been interesting. I will say, it's been a ride with this particular costume, but it's how I'm going to make money, and it's what I have to do. I seriously have to buckle down and do it. And yes, I have to shamelessly plug myself on my YouTube videos. I have to advertise where I can. I have to kind of push people who are interested and just haven't, kind of really bit the bullet on ordering stuff from me. And, I am looking into a couple other options for earning money. I've set up my Patreon, and the link for that is always in the description below. Any support you guys give me financially is greatly, greatly appreciated. And, I really hate having to ask for help for people, and it's almost to that point. So it's scary. It's really scary for me. And, it just takes me back to a few years ago when I was down and out, not able to work, had to quit school, all that stuff. And it's terrifying. It really, truly is terrifying. And if you've never dealt with that, then be thankful. If you've had steady jobs, steady health, just be so thankful for that, because those of us who suffer with this stuff, it's rough. It is really, really hard. And, yeah, I mean, I'm working on getting commissions for artwork and such. And it's, you know, I love doing all this stuff. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love sewing and I love drawing and doing art. It's just that it's a slow process with these things. You know, when you're, you know, not working through a company or anything like that, it's super slow. And unfortunately for me, I need it to be faster. You know, right now we aren't even going to have the money to purchase my meds this month that keep me going and keep my seizures down enough that I can work. So it's scary, and I haven't been this low in a long time. And I just don't like seeing it, and I don't like what it does to me. And, you know, so I'm trying to stay as positive as possible. It's hard, but I'm working toward it. And I'm just going to keep plugging along till things change. You know, someday the universe has to give me a hand here, and, you know, have something's got to give at this point. And it would be nice if it gave in a way that would, you know, not kill my body. So anyway, I'm done with my pity party and rambling. So I want to just thank you guys so much for watching my videos and sticking with me through all this. It means the world to me. And, you know, it's nice because it also gives me an outlet for things. And we'll see. But anyway, I'm just going to keep on going. I've got a lot of sewing to do today, so I'm going to get to that here right now. And we'll see where things go. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you're new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button and check out all the awesome videos that I have uploaded. Lots of diaper reviews and product reviews and things like that for incontinence and diaper lifestyles. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up for my business taking off without complete failure. And keep me in your prayers, you guys, because I really could use it. If you're not a praying person, send in that energy and, you know, the good vibes and the success vibes, because I really could use them right now. But until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.